I often get asked what are some things that I've seen whenever I've gone in with clients, and I'm going to share with you today my top 3 worst showings ever. We see a lot as realtors when we go in showing a home. Coming in at number 1, it would be my client and I had made an appointment. It was an early appointment, early-ish. We were there at 8:30, but we had approval and knocked on the door when I got there, and we were walking through the house. We walked through the living room, the kitchen, the dining room. We were walking back towards the master bedroom, and I thought I heard water running. I knocked on the master bedroom door and just cracked it open, and sure enough, the water was running in the shower. Somebody was still in the shower. So I immediately just backed off, and I told my client, we're going to have to come back at some other time. There's somebody still here. We've got to vacate now. Coming in at number 2, I was once in a showing with a husband and wife, and we had gone through most of the property and everything looked just pristine and clean and very well maintained. And then we made our way into the bedroom. The husband started immediately just rolling over in laughter. He was just cracking up, and the wife and I were kind of like, what is going on? And the husband, he had spotted some sex toys that were left out on the dresser that the wife and I hadn't seen right away. So, whoops. You want to make sure that those things are put away. And coming in at number 3, again, I was with the client. We had approval to go in and see the house. This was the wife and myself. We walked in, and it looked as if a bomb had gone off. There was just clutter and trash and toys. Like somebody lived there, but when you're going into a showing and your house is for sale, you expect it to be clean, tidy, things put away, not to see number 1 and number 2 in the toilets, and then, have dishes in the sink. Those are not things that should be happening whenever you're taking your house for showings. But then what kind of topped the whole thing off was we went to the laundry room because we heard this little dog. It was a tiny little dog that was barking. And I just kind of pushed the door open when I tell you that there was dog poo and pee covering this entire laundry room. It would be an understatement. Every surface was just covered in poo and pee. And this was a tiny little dog. It looked as if that dog had been trapped in that room for days or weeks. It just felt terrible for the dog. So he immediately left. I called the agent and I said, listen, you need to turn off any showings that are happening on this house until your client takes care of what's going on inside, because it does not look like the pictures on MLS. There have been some changes, and you really need to take a look at that. So yeah, we see all kinds of things whenever we do showings, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Those, I guess, would just be my top 3 of, whoa, we need to step back and come at this again. Thanks.